Have you ever wondered what it truly means to be powerful? Not in the way the world often defines it, with riches, titles, or control, but in the quiet strength of being content with who you are. Let me tell you a story. Once, nestled at the foot of a misty mountain, there lived a humble stonecutter. Each morning, as the sun stretched its golden fingers across the sky, he would climb the rugged slopes with his tools slung over his shoulder. The mountain air was crisp. The birds sang freely. And so did they. His voice echoed through the valleys, not out of sorrow, but out of joy. Though his clothes were worn and his hands calloused, his heart was light. He wanted for nothing. One day, he was summoned to work on a nobleman's mansion. The walls shimmered with marble, the gardens bloomed with rare flowers, and servants moved like shadows. The stonecutter paused, awestruck. A quiet ache stirred in his chest. "If only I were rich," he whispered. "I wouldn't have to labor like this." To his astonishment, a voice replied, "Your wish is granted." That evening, his modest hut had vanished. In its place stood a grand mansion, more splendid than the one he had admired. Silken curtains danced in the breeze, and golden plates gleamed on the table. He no longer cut stone. He dined, he lounged, he lived as the rich do. But one sweltering afternoon, he saw the king pass by in a royal carriage, shaded and surrounded by the stonecutter now. A wealthy man felt the stirrings of envy again. "If only I were king," he sighed. And so he became one. Crowned and revered, he rode through the land. Yet even the thick walls of his carriage could not shield him from the sun's relentless heat. He looked up and marveled. "The sun is mightier than I. I wish to be the sun." And so he blazed across the heavens, casting light and warmth upon the world. Fields flourished under his gaze. Rivers shimmered. But then came the clouds, thick, gray, defiant. They blocked his rays, dimmed his glory. "I wish to be a cloud," he declared. He became a mighty storm cloud, rolling across the sky, pouring rain upon the earth. He flooded fields, bent trees, and darkened days, until he met a mountain solid, unmoved, unyielding. "A rock is stronger than I," he cried. "Let me be a rock." And so he stood tall upon the mountainside, ancient and proud. But one morning, he felt a sharp sting at his base. A tiny figure chipped away at his feet with a hammer and chisel. It was a stonecutter. "What?" gasped it. "A mere man, more powerful than a rock." And in that moment, he understood. He became once more the stonecutter climbing the mountain, singing his song, breathing the morning air. But this time he carried not just his tools, but a quiet wisdom in his heart. So, what is true power? Is it to rule, to shine, to shape the world? Or is it to know yourself, to find joy in simplicity, and to live without longing? Ask yourself, what do I chase, and why? If I had everything I ever wished for, would I still feel whole? What part of me is already enough? Sometimes, the greatest transformation is not becoming something else, but returning to who you were. With new eyes.